Welcome viewers to Gran Canaria. Is the weather good or bad today? Lots of reports saying it's cloudy today. Let's find out. I've managed to make it to Puerto Rico. That's the harbour behind us. We've got Elvis playing at the side. Let's go. We'll go down the beach. Charlie and friends over there. Okay, quite a few restaurants we're going to pass along the way here. This is a nice wee spot here, isn't it? Just a nice wee spot overlooking everything here. We'll need to speak over Elvis, I'm afraid. We're going to go all the way down the bottom there to the marina. Won't take long. And if you like boats, there's plenty of boats here. Not too big, the boats here. Plenty of boats. Let's pass by a few popular bars and restaurants along here. I'll tell you where I've been, what I've been doing and stuff like that as well. It's very exciting. A lot of restaurants up here as well. At the end we've got Harbour Lights. I know a few people have recommended Harbour Lights for a good night out and entertainment. I've just came from the shopping centre in Puerto Rico, done a wee video there. The top one as well, the new one. There's plenty of bars of entertainment in Puerto Rico. I would say quite a bit more than Puerto So if you like live music and entertainment, I would say there's more options in Puerto Rico than there is Puerto. Now, I mentioned this in quite a few videos. If you want to avoid the hills and you've got mobility problems, you're going to have to probably stay down the bottom bit in Puerto Rico. It's a very, very hilly resort. Probably the hilliest resort that I do videos in. I'm staying about 10 minutes up the hill from the bus station. For all my guys who know Puerto Rico, you'll know where that is. There is the Harbour Lights up there. I've heard it's quite good in there at night. I don't know if I'll be back down here at night. My apartment's quite a bit up. We've got Fran's restaurant just coming up here as well. There's the prices for some boat trips as well. If you fancy going on that. Let's continue. Here is the beautiful beach here. So the weather today, happy to report, still been really nice. It has been a wee bit cloudy at times, but still about 26, 27 degrees. The weather is in January is just fantastic here. It's a no-brainer for me. The Canaries in the winter are the best place to go for guaranteed sunshine almost. How nice is it here? It's a wee beach bar. I could just stop right now and get a beer in there. Can't do that, but this is getting filmed. Let me just check the time. My phone out, maybe second. How nice it here, eh? Pretty nice. 5 o'clock nearly. So almost night time nearly, isn't it? Almost night time. Right, sun will go down just over an hour. Don't know if we'll do a wee sunset video, don't know. Depends where I am, because it is quite hilly. So once I got up the way, I need to come back down. Taxi drivers absolutely love Puerto Rico because they're never out of job. Constantly people waiting in the taxi ranks, because if you're staying anywhere up the hill, look at the ones at the top, the views must be amazing up there. If you're staying halfway up the hill, even 10-15 minute walk, it's very, very steep. It's like cardiac hill on steroids. So you definitely want to get a taxi. These must be one of the best apartments if you want to avoid the hills. If you're quite happy staying down the marina, because there's quite a lot of bars down here towards the end of this walk, then these apartments must be one of the best ones. I was trying to get a name for you, but it's hidden behind the tree. We might pass it in a minute, right? Kind of e-scooters. So if you're thinking of coming to any of the Canary Islands, really, can't guarantee sunshine, but I can tell you now, January, amazing weather. That's the main thing, the Gran Canaria and Tenerife and all that. Scotland, let's be honest, if the weather was the same as in Scotland, there would not be people flying out of the country as often as there would be. Vista Mar, okay, that's the name of them, Vista Mar. So the weather is fantastic. Don't worry, if you come here in January and February, you might get a couple of days where it's cloudy. At night, maybe a wee fleece or a cardigan might be required. After maybe 7 o'clock. What's that there? Greco. Is that another apartment called El Greco? So again, if you want to avoid the hills and you like Puerto Rico, these would be ones you want to consider. The only thing is, to get to, I would say, the best bars. There is some bars around there, but to get to the actual best bars up in the shopping centre, you're going to have to walk up a wee bit up the hill. Not the really steep bit, but steep enough. There's a million sunbeds out here. Loads. And what's quite unique about Puerto Rico is they've got sunbeds right along this kind of pier bit, which always puzzles me. But maybe people who don't like sand prefer going there. I don't know. thought I'd show you a wee bit of the beach. It's nice, eh? Not that busy, the beach here. The beaches in Mas Palomas are a lot busier, but it has got a bit cloudy. You can see the sun, but it's still there. Still taps half weather, no doubt in it. Taps half weather. Right, let's continue. So, kind of struggling for destinations. Next month, February, where can I go? I might be doing a wee mini trip of the Canaries, 1 or 2 days at each. But if I don't, where else can I possibly go that gets the weather like this? That does not cost a fortune? I don't know. February could be difficult. Once we start getting into March and April, that brings all the destinations into play. April onwards, mid-April, you've got the Balearics, Mallorca, Ibiza, mainland Spain, Portugal, Greek islands, maybe start of May as well. But until then, it's too cold. It's not just it's too cold, because a few people have recommended a couple of places like Benidorm and Mallorca, but the problem is a lot of the places are shut off season, so the place isn't fully opened and the videos don't do as well. The places aren't that busy. So give me an idea for February in the comments. I was considering doing the wee cruise, but again with the cruise, the one out around the Canary Islands, it looks quite a good deal money wise. But a lot of the ports they stop at, I've done videos in. So they stop at maybe Arrecife, Lanzarote, they stop at Santa Cruz, Tenerife. Only one I think they stop at I've not done videos in is maybe Madeira, and I think it's a bit cold to go to Madeira as well, but we'll see. I need to consider that one. The thought of being on a cruise for 7 days could go either way. I could really enjoy the break and just relax and, you know, while I'm not doing the videos, or I could get a wee bit cabin fever and think, oh, I prefer to be going out walking doing videos. I don't know how it'll pan out. I will need to try a cruise at one point. Let me know if you know of any cruises in February think they'll be suitable. Actually, preferably not the Canary Islands, something different. I think if I went anywhere else, you're not guaranteed the weather. Unless you go long haul, you go to America or the Caribbean or something. And then that becomes a bit of a risk for me, because I don't think the cruise videos, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure they would do well on the channel. So it could be a bit of a financial risk spending that money and then the videos don't do well. But I'm thinking about it, I'll wait and see, thinking about it. Chester Bar, that's kind of a beach bar, they've got a pool at the back there as well. I think at night they try to attract youngsters in that one as well. A couple of wee restaurants here, I've got live music starting up. You can see the guys getting these stuff set up here as well. It's going to be singing. So it's a beautiful wee spot here, it's nice, eh? But the good news is, the weather is still good. Not as hot as yesterday. Wee bit cloudier, but still pretty nice. Mentioned in the previous video, I've got the bus. Puerto, €2.75, the number 33. The bus comes from outside the Gran Canaria Princess Hotel. It also stops at other places as well. But the timetable's a bit funny. It should come every 15 minutes past the hour and 1:45, but it ended up coming about past, just after it. So I'm not sure if you can trust the timetables too much. It took 50 minutes. Quite a few people have been asking me, once they've seen the videos, Paddy's Bar in Melanares, they were saying how do we get to Melanares. It'll take 20 minutes in a bus from Puerto. And I think if you're in Melanares or you're in Puerto Rico and you wanted to get a bus to Melanares, maybe take about half an hour, you get the same bus at number 33. Check this out. So the unique thing about Puerto Rico is you've got all this set up, so this must be people who hate sand. That's the Marina Hotel over there. I done a wee video in there last time. Hammy and May, are you watching? That's one of their favourite places there, the Marina, and that's where you can avoid the house basically, and the pool is just over the fence here as well. So that's the Marina. It was really expensive when I looked at it. It was like £160 a night. I'm staying in accommodation, it's like £56 a night. And it's not that bad, honestly. It's not as nice as the Marina, right? There's no doubt in that. But it's not bad at all. How nice is it here? Pretty nice. So don't worry about the weather if you're coming to the Canaries the next couple of weeks. And I know a lot of you are coming to the Canaries the next few weeks. Do not worry about the weather whatsoever. It's fantastic. Quite relaxed and soothing in it, the sound of the waves. So there's a couple of restaurants here. This restaurant here's got some great views. The Bahia Playa. We've got some bars and restaurants around the corner. The last apartment I stayed in Puerto Rico was up round the hill. Wasn't very good. I had a nice Chinese meal, a restaurant round there. I might revisit that Chinese tonight actually. We'll wait and see. There are a few bars here showing the football. Possibly might end up in just now as well. Right, here's a good reason as well. See if you want to sunbathe here, they've got steps you can go down and swim in the sea. So if you're into swimming in the sea and you don't want to get sand, that's perfect, isn't it? Perfect. Does look quite choppy down there, mind you. Don't go in that bit. You can go right to the end as well. Beautiful. A couple of people down there getting pictures by the looks of it. So sometimes when you look at the weather forecast, the BBC or Met Office, whatever you're looking at, you look at the weather and you go, oh, it's cloudy. Don't be fooled. You'll easily get burnt in this. 100%. Now and again the sun has disappeared. That's a great spot down there. Look at that, having your meal right there. Lovely. Right, I'm going to take a wee wander down here. A couple of good wee bars down here as well. I'm probably going to stop, watch the football, might give my dinner, and I'll head back up. Maybe do a couple more videos. We'll wait and see. Tomorrow the plan is I'll go to Puerto. That's the plan. My foot's really sore, so I'm not sure I'm going to make anywhere else. I don't think I'm going to make Las Palmas. We'll just need to wait and see what happens. I'll make a decision on that shortly. Okay. Irish bar around there. There's so many Irish bars in Gran Canaria, isn't there? The whole island's here. A couple of other wee random places around the marina as well. I'll maybe do another video showing you that. Not much to show you really in there. Okay, superstars, if you've watched to the end, thank you so much. Weather's fantastic. What a great trip it's been for weather so far anyway. I really appreciate all your support watching the videos. If you're new to the channel, do me a wee favour, it doesn't cost anything, hit the wee subscribe button, it'll be down there or down there. Just help support the channel a wee bit. Feel free to share the videos and we'll see you on the next one from beautiful Gran Canaria. Goodbye.